Hello, everyone. I was debating whether I was going to do this or whether I needed some time to process, and I thought, well, the title of this is My Life Unscripted, until I come up with a better title. I've had a lot to process in the last couple of weeks. I won't go into detail about a lot of it, but I will address some things. I'm first going to address that today is the first day of September, which happens to be Suicide Awareness and Prevention Month. So this is my, kickoff launch to that month for me. And seems fitting because just a couple of weeks ago, we lost a dear friend in Germs guy and John English to suicide. You have to excuse me, my eyes are bugging me today, and it's not the whole crying bit, it's just my eyes bug me. Probably could be that I have a little headache, but anyway. We lost a dear friend to suicide, and I've been trying to process it. Like the first day I was a wreck, and most of you knew that, and a lot of you reached out. I had over 100 messages, texts, everything, and then more responses on Facebook and Twitter of people just commenting or replying or sending their responses. And not just me, but his family was too. And not just me and his family, but Devin as well. We all, and all of you, we all lost someone important that day. We lost someone important to a death that is sad and tragic and unfortunate, and is a growing problem. I don't remember the numbers. As I've said on this show, or on this channel, this is geared more towards men, and I do know this number. 75% more men commit suicide than women. If I get that number right, 75% more. That's a lot. I could be wrong on that number, but I know I'm pretty close. It's a high number. And as we look at this month, I can't even call it a celebration, but as we focus on suicide prevention and awareness, I speak to you men. Please. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to reach out. It's okay to talk about it. It's okay to be open with people. Anyone that tells you otherwise is wrong. Anyone that tells you that you have to buck up, man up, and be a man about it and be strong for your family, for your friends, and everybody else around you is wrong. You can still be strong and you can be vulnerable at the same time. I know this. So don't let it get too late. Reach out. Talk to people. Open up to people. If you know your friends are struggling, get them to talk. And maybe they don't want to talk. Maybe they just need somebody to sit there and hug them and hold them and be there with them and sit with them. And that's okay. Do that. Be that. Be vulnerable. Be sensitive. Be understanding of others. You don't need to be macho. In fact, that's the wrong route to go. Set aside your ego and be vulnerable. It's not wrong. In fact, it's the better way to go. I don't think John was the one who had an ego per se, but he had it in his mind that he didn't want to be around anymore. There was not a damn thing I could do about it. I probably should have started this show by saying it's trigger. So if you have triggers for suicide, then you probably want to step back. And maybe watch this another time, or maybe not at all, but share it. So please, anyone watching this, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share these videos with others if in any way it touches you. If you don't share, then guess what? I'm talking to myself, and that's okay too, because it's helping me process things. But please, don't be like John. We talked on occasion, but he didn't reach out, and it was finally time. We had talked. I knew what was going on with him. I knew what his struggles were. But there wasn't anything I could do about it, and sometimes there isn't. But we can certainly be there for them. We can certainly sit with them. We can certainly be a friend to someone who's struggling. Maybe they don't want to hear what we have to say, and that's okay. We don't have to always speak. Sometimes just holding them is all that needs to be done. I'm struggling, I'm not going to lie. I'm struggling. Today is September 1st, as I said. It's a Thursday, and this week has been really rough. Again, trigger warning if you don't want to hear this. There was a day this week where, and I still want to give up, but where I literally wanted to give up. Where I shut down for the first time that I think I've ever shut down. Literally. Where I wouldn't respond to texts, where I shut off my phone or forwarded my calls to voicemail. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I've never been like that. I didn't want to reach out. I didn't want to hear from anyone. I wanted to be left alone. And in that time, I struggled. I went for a walk, my usual morning walk. And there was a time on that walk where I started thinking about ways to end it. I worried people, and that was my mistake. Because once I was starting to take texts and calls again, I had people that were very unhappy or worried because they couldn't get through to me, and they had tried multiple times. To all of you, I apologize. I'm in a really bad place. Today I'm better. I'm still not okay, but I'm okay. Please don't worry. I am seeing a therapist. I promise you things are going to be okay. But I'm just struggling, and that day was a tough day. I have friends who have reached out and helped me. I have a wonderful family support system. I feel bad I don't reach out to everybody, including my family, like I should. So if you're watching this and I didn't, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, if you're struggling, do reach out. Don't make the mistake I did. Don't shut down, but reach out. Ask for help. Reach out to your friends, your loved ones. And if someone reaches out to you, give them a listening ear and a shoulder to cry on if that's what they need. Be there for them. Watch for the signs of suicide. I've shared it on Facebook and on Instagram and Twitter. Some of those signs from, I think it was Nami, had tweeted them anyway. I shared and put them on Instagram, and I'll probably do the same on Facebook, but please watch for the signs. Please be aware of them. Please be there to watch for your friends and your family, those close ones, those loved ones. I'm passionate about this for obvious reasons, for personal reasons. Life's hard. This year's been tough on me, and I'm sure it's been tough on a lot of you who are watching this, and on many others. I'm still here. I'm still here. And I'm taking every bit of fight I have in me to make sure that I fight for survival, and I fight for myself, and I fight for the loved ones I have, and I fight to keep surviving and to keep moving forward. So I'm begging all of you to do the same thing. We need to love each other more. We need to end the stigma. We need to encourage everyone to talk more, and we need to be able to be open about about suicide and about mental health and mental illness, all of it. We need to be more aware, and we need to talk about it more. Being macho is not the answer. Talking about it's the answer. So if you think that you have to be strong, you don't have to be. It's okay to be vulnerable, and it's okay to want help and to need help and to ask. This will be my short video today. There's not much to talk about other than that. This is my life unscripted. Have a good day.